In today's video, we're going to be mixing things up because I'm going to be talking about the Bachelorettes of the Story of Seasons Switch games. I'm going to be ranking them as Bachelorettes, so not as villagers. I'm going to be ranking them on their heart scenes and their look and their personality. So this video is going to be a little bit different than the other videos I've done because we're focusing on them as marriage candidates. So the first one we're going to be talking about is Iris, and Iris, we're going to start out with a love. Love her character design, love her personality, and she has really cool heart scenes. Her heart scenes, it's like she has this mysterious backstory, and she's got secrets, and as you get to know her, you slowly learn those secrets. So yeah, she's a really strong marriage candidate. Really like her. Next we have Molly. This might be a surprise to you guys, but I'm also going to put her in the love category. I don't know why a lot of you guys don't like Molly more. I think she's really cute. Love her dress, love her hair, like her heart scenes, really like her personality. So for me, Molly goes in the love category. Yeah, I'm not sure why she has some haters. I like that she's not lived a really easy life. She's kind of struggled through life. So yeah, I really like Molly. Next we have Ran or Anne. I'm going to be putting her in the like category. She's the one that I feel like her N64 to Friends of Mineral Town Story of Seasons remake, the changes they made to her, I was okay with all of them, except for kind of changing her name. I've said in a past video that I don't like that. They could have just left it Anne, but I do realize it's like closer to the Japanese, but still, like I feel like when you're localizing a game, you might as well just, choose, like you don't have to direct translate everything. That's me. I sometimes have done some translating, and for me, I've always been like, you have to be conscious of the market you're marketing it in. But yeah, that's a whole nother side tangent. I like Anne. Let's leave it at that. Next we have Bridget. I really like Bridget's design. Love her character, but her heart scenes, oof, hard no. So that puts her into the neutral category. She's really ditzy. It's a no for me. Next we have Maria or Mary, and she's also going in the neutral category. I don't think she and I would work personality-wise. For me, I would say I'm like in between. Like I'm not extremely, outgoing, and I'm also not extremely reserved either. I'm kind of in the middle. So if I'm with somebody else, we at least have to meet in the middle. But I feel like with her, it would be really difficult to get the conversation going, to, talk a lot. Also, in the N64 version, she likes bugs, so hard no for me. Keep bugs away from me. Not a fan of bugs. Love animals, really don't like bugs. And spiders and snakes. Next we have Cecilia. Cecilia... Okay, you guys are going to hate me for this, but neutral. For me, she's just kind of bland. Like, I definitely don't dislike her, but she's just like so, like, she's the farm girl, That's it. So yeah, I just feel really neutral towards her. Not enough to like, so she's probably gonna be like the top of neutral because like I do kind of like her, but not quite interesting enough for me. Next we have Bridget. I don't know. Initially, I was going to put her in the neutral, but I think I'm going to have to put her in the dislike category because, like, she's so boring that it offends me a little bit. So she's going in the dislike category. She's actually kind of a little bit like Cecilia, but just, like, a little bit worse, I would say. I like that she likes animals, and maybe she seems nice, but, yeah, her heart scenes were just the most boring for me, personally. Next we have Ellie, and Ellie, I'm going to put her in neutral, just above Maria. Ellie, I feel like she's another victim of, her original character to Story of Seasons Friends of Mineral Town. The way that they changed her, I feel like everything made her just a little bit more bland. I also prefer her as a baker instead of a nurse, which was what her original design was supposed to be. That's why she has that outfit. Yeah, I prefer her as a baker. So, yeah, and her heart scenes as a nurse, just eh. Next we have Lynn. Lynn is a character that's kind of a lot like Bridget in that I really like her character design. I like that they actually gave us an Asian marriage candidate, but her heart scenes are just so boring. And her heart scenes, they have one flaw that I really dislike, that I dislike in a lot of these different ones, which is that she doesn't really interact with you enough. I kind of just feel like I'm just there watching her do things, you know? Which, because we kind of usually have like a mostly silent protagonist, yeah, some of their scenes, they just get very like, we're just observing other things happen. So, yeah, she just talks about her pen pal, and I'm not really interested in her heart scenes. Next we have Laura. Laura, put her in the middle of neutral, because again, I don't really feel strongly about her one way or the other. Also, I feel like she isn't really connected to like anybody in Olive Town. She's just kind of there as the tour guide, and if you don't talk to her, she just almost like she's not even there. So yeah, I just feel really neutral towards her. Not like or dislike at all. Popuri. Yeah, we're going to put her remade version also in neutral, which makes me really sad because I love the original Popuri. The original Popuri, she looked a little bit older. She was a little bit sassier. I really liked her. This new one of her, it just doesn't make sense to me. The original Popuri, she really liked flowers, and you know, it kind of matched the fact that she had like really cute pink hair. But then this one, she raises chickens, which I don't feel like it's the Popuri in my head and this Popuri, like they just always clash. And yeah, her chibi style, like she looks too young to be a marriage candidate. So yeah, she's in the bottom of neutral. Next we have the Harvest Goddess, and I'm going to put her in the hate category because, like, number one, I hate that you have to throw something in a pond every time you want to talk to her. It's not a fun gameplay mechanic. I don't want to throw things in the pond every single day. It's crazy. It's crazy to do that. Number two, I feel like they have so much potential with these secret marriage candidates, and then they always just flounder it. Like, you could do anything with these secret marriage candidates. So much potential. Why don't you actually do something interesting with it? Like, what if after you go through all of the hard work of getting to marry her, why don't you have it that she actually lives in your house with you, and then she joins the festivals with you? You know, you get to see some cool things. If I was doing secret marriage candidates, that's what I would do. I would have them move to the town, and there'd be special bonuses associated with it. If you're going to go out of your way and do a bunch of crazy stuff, then there should be some reward for it, not, you know, what they currently do with the secret marriage candidates. That being said, I do kind of like her design, and I don't dislike her as a person, but I just hate everything surrounding it. Okay, next we have Nami. Nami, I'll put her in the like category. I do like her redesign. I like that she's a tomboy. She has her own personality, and I like that she has her own style, and she's really true to herself. So she's going in the like category. Next we have Reina, and Reina, we're going to put her in like. I really like her character design. I love her animation where she goes like this. I think it's really cute every time she does it in the game. But then the only thing that brings her down a little bit is, again, her heart scenes, because they're pretty boring. And she was one of the ones that, like, I was excited to get to know her more. Of the Bachelorettes in Olive Town, she was the one that I was most excited to get to know. So then seeing all of her scenes in the museum, I was a little bit disappointed. Next we have Lizette. And Lizette, we're also going to put her in the like category. Sorry, not Lizette. Felicia. Sorry about that. They're both DLC characters. They both look a little bit similar. So yeah, sorry, I mixed those two up. This is Felicia. Yeah, I really like her. She has some cool, she has a cool personality. Next, we have Lumina, and Lumina, I'm going to put her, I'll put her in the like category. I actually feel like I like Lumina a lot more than the average commenter on my videos does. I like her. She, you know, she has a lot of pressure on her, put on her from her grandma. You know, she's always forced to kind of be this perfect girl who plays the piano, but, you know, I think she really wants to go out and do her own thing. So, yeah, I like her story. It is a little bit weird that, you know, she's so young in the first chapter, and then they have to age her up to marry the main character. But yeah, at least, you know, that happens. She gets older. And we don't really know how old the main character is, so... the next one is Lizette. And Lizette, I also put her in the like category. Really like her design, like her outfit. She's pretty cool. Then the last two, we have Karen, and Karen is another one that I love. I really liked her in the original N64 version, and I feel like the remade version of her, it's actually probably one of the ones that's like the most true to the original character. I don't know why they didn't give her like the highlights like Karen used to have. It could have been a nice throwback and made it be so that, like, you know, it could have been like the perfect remade version, but, you know, even without it, I feel like it's a good remade version. And she still got like that personality. She still has some of the sass, which, you know, I like that. I like that she still got a bit of a personality. She wasn't toned down too much personality wise. So Karen is in the love category, and the last one is Jennifer, and Jennifer is also going in the love category. I really like that they added new bachelors and bachelorettes to Story of Seasons Friends of Mineral Town. Also, I love her design. I like how she has a really strong personality, and I think her heart scenes are also kind of funny. I know some people really don't like them. At least I've seen some people online say that they really don't like them. But for me, I always found them like funny. I don't think you're supposed to like take it 100% seriously. It's just, you know, funny and cute, her heart scenes. So I love Jennifer. I haven't made a playfile where I've married a bachelorette in any of these games. I've thought about it a couple times, and there were a couple playfiles where I was going to marry a bachelorette, but then I ended up just marrying a bachelor again. So maybe one of these days I will actually marry one of these four that's in the love category. I really do like Iris, Molly, Jennifer, and Karen. And actually, of the girls, the only one that I put in the hate category was the Harvest Goddess, but it's not even because I hate the Harvest Goddess. It's just I hate the whole mechanics around her. Let me know in the comments down below, how would you rank these bachelorettes? I also have another video that I did for the bachelors, but, and actually I already finished filming that video. But as I was filming that video, I was like, I've really talked about these bachelors so much, and I don't spend that much time talking about the bachelorettes. And I looked back at my old comments, and I even had comments saying, like, you know, they wanted me to talk about the bachelorettes. So here you are. Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button, and I'll see you guys next time.